Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So it's been, I think, about 3 weeks since I've put up a video, and I was sitting here working on some ephemera for the journals for the ladies at the shelter. I know I've been working on these for a long time, but it's just kind of the way it goes sometimes. But anyway, I finally got out my magicals and was playing with them a little bit, and so I thought I'd turn the camera on and show you what I'm doing. Uh, I have some library pockets that I have decorated. I usually put those in the back of the journal. So I just took some really pretty uh, sari fabrics and covered the pockets. I used some gelatos, which I haven't played with those either. I got my little pouch of gelatos here, and I pulled those out and used those to put some color on the part that's not covered with the fabric. Kind of blended them into the inside of the pocket. Put some trims on in various places. These ones came from Selena at Amore Fabrics, but then I also used some from Sophia too, and some trims. I think all the trims came from Sophia. I just used different colors of gelatos on the little edges there. And I got a couple in purple. I think these are my favorites though. Isn't that beautiful? I did these last night. I was up until like 3:30 in the morning working on this stuff. These are actually more of a purple, but it's not looking the right color on my monitor, as my nail polish is not as well. Certain colors of purple, they just don't translate well through the camera. So I got those all done. And so I thought, what would I do to decorate the, I got some gelato on there, that's all right, the cards to go on the inside of the pockets. So that was when I pulled out the magicals and thought that I would start playing with those a little bit and just make some color. This camera really is not picking up the color at all. This is more of a green, and I don't know, it just doesn't really do it justice. It looks kind of like a mess on there, but in person they're quite pretty. It's kind of funny how they look kind of not so cool on the camera, but I don't know, they look kind of cool in person. Maybe it's let me try turning the light off. Just use natural light, see if that helps the situation at all. Yeah, it's really just not, it's not picking up the vibrancy of the colors. They're much richer and deeper than what they're showing on camera, but they're metallic and sparkly. But anyway, so I thought those would, they're still a little bit wet because I just got done doing a lot of these. But I tried to, get a variety of colors. Yeah, it's really not doing it justice at all, which is too bad, because the cards are really coming out quite pretty. But yeah, then I'll be putting those in the pockets once they're dry. So I have, let's see, how many more do I have? 1, 2, 3. I only have 3 more left to do, but I thought I would just bring you guys with me while I did them. I've been using this tray. I got a bunch of these craft trays on Amazon. And what's nice about them, I seen Gail doing this, Gail Augustinelli, but I didn't get the trays that she uses. But you can stack them and have different things. Like these, I've got, these don't actually go in here, but I've got the colored strips of paper in there. I've got scrapbook paper for my current projects in that one. Just some random things that I'm saving in that one. They're more or less for, this is like colored paper. They're more or less for organizing your scraps and things when you're, like when you want to save bits and pieces, you put them in a designated tray, and then when you want to do snippets or clusters or whatever, you've got working trays there that you can just pull from. So we'll see how it works. This one I hadn't used for anything yet, so I'm using it to contain my water and Magicals paint. So basically, I started out putting the powder directly on the cards, but as I'm getting watery kind of paint in my tray, I'm just kind of trying to spread it around a little bit and put the card in it. This side of the card is the front side, so I'm trying to keep that a little bit lighter, and then putting the actual powder on this side, and then kind of just letting it come through. And of course my bottle's almost out of water, so I'm probably going to have to pause and get some before we're done. One of my tubes of Magicals came with a spoon. The one that I'm using did not. I'm using the Drop Dead Diva Magicals, which has Sassy Sapphire, Prima Donna Purple, Drop Dead Gorgeous Green, High Maintenance Magenta, and Blingy Blonde. So those are the colors I'm working with right now. Okay, so I've just taken, it really doesn't take a lot of this powder, and sometimes I still even get too much, but I just kind of try to sprinkle it around on the card and then put the brush back in. It's a lot of opening and closing of containers, but I really don't want to leave them open because I would probably spill them. And this one didn't have a lot in it. I'm not sure why, but this is my first day of using these, and it's already kind of, I don't know, it seems like it's kind of low. But I like to blend my colors. Let's pull that. Whoops, no, that one was not tight. Now this is the, is that the green? Yeah, Drop Dead Gorgeous Green, but in the bottle it looks yellow. I don't need that much on there. Okay. So yeah, let's chat a little bit while I'm working, huh? Since I haven't been on here in a little minute. Not a lot has really changed. I'm, you know, doing a lot of the same stuff I've been doing. You know, I go out to my mom's every other day and try to do stuff here. I just want to kind of spread it around a little bit without getting it too mixed in, you know. I do get these quite wet, but that's why I'm using the tray so that I can use the fall off on the back. So I just lay it down in there. And I just kind of get it wet in the tray. Try to see where certain colors are that I want to pick up so that I get it all covered. But there's not a lot of control when you're doing it that way. I mean, you're just kind of picking up what falls off. This is more the side that I'm controlling. So I'm going to go ahead and dry that a little bit. You can see how as you dry it, it starts to change a little bit how it looks on the paper. You can see it, like, you can't really see it on camera, but it's starting to take on a shimmer. Even like on the lines of the guest, or not guest deck, the library card. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pause this for a minute and dry it some more, and then I will come back and show you what it looks like. Okay, so this is what it looks like dry. And again, it's just really not picking up the color. You can kind of see. Truly, you guys do not get the full effect of these magicals on camera because they are just the coolest things to play with. And they really look a lot different than what you're seeing. I was looking for one that was a little bit more dry so I can show you what it's going to look like in a pocket. Let me find one that kind of goes with this color without dropping my pocket in my paint tray. So that's how they'll look when you put them down in the, oh, I dropped my brush in there, and you put them in the pocket. So I thought that was just kind of a neat way to add a really pretty blingy pop of color to the journals. So that'll go in the back cover, and I'll show you guys, I'll show them to you once I get them. And I wanted to show you guys too real quick before I forget. I got this really cool stamp, if it will focus. Come on, camera, work with me. There we go. Isn't that cool? I saw I saw it somewhere else for sure and thought it was a neat idea, so I went ahead and I ordered one myself. I'm looking around to see if I have the information nearby so I could share that, but I don't right now. But you know what, when I upload the video, I will put the information in the description box. So if you're looking to get a stamp to put inside your created work, you can go ahead and order one there too. It was really affordable. My goodness, I could not find the word. It's kind of weird to be recording. I haven't done it in so long. It's almost like I'm forgetting how or something. But anyway, I wanted to share that with you guys. And let's just get on and with what we're doing and get these finished. Let's see, what else did I want to tell you guys? Like I said, it's not like really that much has been going on. It's just different. I mean, it's all the same. I mean, I spend my days, you know, out at my mom's. Oh man, I just got a big clump of powder there. You know, taking care of the animals, and we did some yard work recently. Cleaned out the garage. Boy, that was an experience, I'll tell you. My mom's a little bit of a control freak, and you know, it's like nobody can do things exactly the way she thinks they should be done, you know, and she thinks she has to tell you how to do every little thing. It gets quite annoying. And my son, he does quite well, but he can only take so much micromanaging before it about sends him over the top. So I had to intervene a little bit there and help keep him calm while we were, we thought we were just going to be sweeping the garage out. We didn't know we were going to be doing an actual cleaning that day. So we weren't quite mentally prepared for what was transpiring. But we got through it, and it all ended fine. And, you know, we got the garage swept out and some stuff taken out to the trash. So all's well that ends well, right? So tomorrow I get to go have a fun little procedure done. Something going on with me. I'm not sure exactly what yet, and I don't know that I'm going to share about that, but I just have to have some testing done tomorrow to see what's going on. So, you know, had that to deal with too. Seems like there's always something in this life, right? Always something going on, something to deal with. But God, that's what I say. But God, He gets us through it all. Nothing that happens in our lives is a surprise to Him. And I trust Him and know that He's got my back, and whatever goes on, He has a plan. And I just have to remember to stay tuned into Him and trust that He'll get me through it. So that's the way I roll. If that's not the way you roll, that's your choice. It's fine with me. I'm not I don't judge other people for what they do or don't do. And I just know that, you know, what you're going to hear on my channel is what I do, but that's just me. It's just me and how I believe. But I welcome everyone to my channel. Just thought I would say that, because sometimes when people hear you talking about God or whatever, they think you're, you know, one of those stereotypical people that are judgmental, and, you know, if you don't believe the way I believe, then, you know, I don't want nothing to do with you or whatever. But I'm not like that. So, okay, I'm going to need to pause again because I am out of water. And water is kind of a key ingredient with this. So I will be right back, you guys. Okay, back with the water. Okay. I probably should have dried it before I came back on, but that's kind of a mottled mess right there. Not sure if I don't know, it looks kind of good on camera. I'm not sure I like all that yellow. Maybe I'll, well, somebody might though. I'm not a big yellow fan, but some people are, so I think I'm just going to leave it as it is. I apologize for all the pausing. It makes for kind of a disjointed video a little bit, I think, but I don't think my heat tool quiets when it's running on camera like some people's do. So I don't want you to have to listen to that. So I will be back. It's got a lot more drying to do, but this one definitely came out with a lot of different color. You know, I wasn't sure I was going to like that, but actually as it's drying, I kind of like that a lot. Isn't that funny how it goes? Sometimes you're working on something and you're kind of like, oh man, I'm not sure I like that too much. And then the more, look at my hands, the more you get into it, the more you're like, oh, well, maybe I do kind of like that. Sometimes they're happy accidents, you know. This has a lot more drying to do. I'm just going to set it over there with the other ones. And we got one more card to do. Excuse me. Oh, I'm so sorry. I felt that sneeze coming and I couldn't say anything or do anything about it quick enough. So okay, let's go ahead and put that down in there. This is our last one. This is going to be a real long craft with me video today, but I was watching, I've been binge watching Merlin, and I've really been enjoying that. And I think I'm on season 4 right now out of 5. So I had that on while I was working, and then the other thing too is, like, if I'm with these journals, I do a lot of mass production. So if I'm doing the same thing over and over again, I'm thinking nobody's really going to want to watch the same thing over and over. You know, if I was live, that would be different, which I've contemplated live a couple of times, but not really sure I always have the energy for that just yet. But I'm thinking about getting back into it. I don't really have a lot of social interaction right now, so it might be kind of nice to do the lives and, you know, have you all actually with me talking and stuff, but just haven't quite got there yet. Okay, put some water on that. So yeah, even though, you know, I have this test that I'm having done tomorrow, nothing major yet that I know of as far as what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I'm not trying to be like mysterious about it. I don't know yet what it is. So there's really nothing to tell yet, you know. But I'll have the testing tomorrow, and then I will see the doctor on Monday to determine what is the next step, whether I need to have a biopsy done, or it's something more simple that doesn't require anything that drastic. So not really worrying about it. I try not to worry about things until I need to worry about them. So just going through the motions right now of all the stuff they need to do to figure out what's going on with me. Getting older just kind of sucks sometimes. That's all. It seems like there's always something to deal with. But anyway, let's see. I know I'm sorry, you guys. I'm kind of all over the place right now because I'm, you know, I've got a lot going on here on my desk and pausing and all of that. It's hard to keep a solid train of thought going. But if you're crafting along with me, I guess it doesn't really matter. Oops, my movie came back on. Hold on.
The rediscovered song.
There we go. I should have, and I don't know where that, I don't know what happened when I went to Netflix to turn that off. I don't know if it's going to interrupt the movie or the video or what it did, but the sound was Netflix showing a preview of something in the background. I had just paused my show instead of getting out of Netflix, which I should have done. Anyway, yeah, so we're going to need to dry that, but I don't need, it's the last one, so I'm just going to leave it in the tray for right now so that, oops, my paintbrush fell in there again. That's all right. I'm going to put my light back on. Okay. That over just a little bit. I was going to show you, I'll show you one of the journals so you can see where I'm at so far with it. I'm going to come up just a little bit. So this is just one of them. If you haven't seen it yet, I made all of the covers out of the beautiful fabrics that I get from Sophia. They're just a covered envelope, so they're soft cover. And then I just used different papers on the inside with the trims. I did some pockets out of wallpaper, and then I have these little cards that I bought to go in there. Just little happy thought kind of things, you know. I love this trim. It's got like a chenille in with the trim of it. And then some book pages. I made these little tuck spots, and I just got these little cards, but they tell about the character, or I don't know if they're actually characters or people that actually lived, but it just tells about them on the back. And then the DigiKit that I used from Misty at Mac Jewelry. And these were bags that I collaged on. And then I got these. These are new. Even if you've seen the journal before, you haven't seen these. These are tags from Daisy at Tsunami Rose. And there's a whole set of them that I put tea-dyed paper on the back. They're actually, this is actually how the tags look when you print them. So I got those to put in there. I still, I think I'm going to napkin the back of these. I haven't completely decided yet. Mostly that's what I have left to do in this. I want to put some little tabs on it and just decorate with ephemera and stuff. That's what I have left to do. So This came from, I think that came from Donna Little. And then, of course, these are the hearts that Janet Nash sent. Love those. These are little pockets I made out of book pages, my little metal flowers. They're not quite the gypsy flowers. I don't have the doilies behind them because I didn't want them too bulky. I just put some eyelash trim behind. And of course, you guys have seen these. Are the little, these are from Diane Shaw from Shawcraft 1. And it's just like a little notebook inside. Just a couple pages. I really wasn't trying to do a flip through, but I guess I kind of started doing that just to kind of show you what they're looking like so far. I haven't got anything on the strings yet. I haven't got anything in these pockets yet or got them decorated. These are papers from Amy, who is Darkwood Sanctuary, aka Hogs Hollow. These are also from their little file folders that I put Amy's paper on. These are also from Tsunami Rose. I don't know if I'm going to do something more with those or not. I might do a decorative paper clip with a bead dangle on it or something for those. And this little tuck I made and just a journaling card. Mainly I wanted to show you guys the stuff from Tsunami Rose that I got and put in here. I have to finish doing these yet. And this is the other side of that bag. These are from, I want to say these are from Daisy too. I think they are. And then these are the other tags that I got from her. So I put Amy's paper on the back and I sewed around them. So I thought those were kind of cute for the pockets, or the bag pockets anyway. So I think that's all that I have new in here that I have worked on without you guys. Now, of course, these, let's find one that kind of matches. I feel like these will go in the back. I'm not sure if I'm going to put them on here because, like, that's a really pretty picture. I don't want to cover it up. I might put them over here on this page. I think that would look better. So, and then we'll have our, let me see if I can find a card that's somewhat dry that will match. And they're still all kind of wet, but I'll just put this one in here. So see how that'll look kind of pretty up against that paper too, and it just really just adds and blends in with all the other bling and pretty fabrics and stuff that are in this book. So I really like how these came out. So that's where I'm at with the journals, and of course they all have similar, and they're getting kind of full. I'll probably just tie them with some sari silk or something, but they're definitely getting to the point of almost being done. So anyway, that's about it from me. I think I'm trying to think real quick if there's anything else I need to tell you guys that's been happening, but really it's just a lot of the same old that keeps me away from crafting. I'm still trying to get my balance with managing everything. I'm trying to do something new where on the days I'm home, when I get up, I do a little bit of cleaning or crafting, whichever works out, and then I do the second part of the day with whatever I didn't do at first. So trying to get a little bit of cleaning and a little bit of crafting in my day instead of not crafting if I don't have all the cleaning done. So anyway, I hope this wasn't too boring for you guys, and I hope you enjoyed seeing what I'm doing, and seeing how the magicals work. They really do not show up on camera like I had hoped they would, because they are the coolest things to work with. And if you haven't gotten yourself any yet, you're going to want to try them. I have also Victorian bouquet, and I have, let's see, these are glitzy magicals. Gold, silver, copper, sparkle, and rose gold, which I haven't used either one of these yet. I only used the other one. And I have another one somewhere else too. But anyway, they're a lot of fun to play with. There's so much more you can do with them than just what I showed you. That's like just one option. So anyway, I hope you all are doing well. I hope you're staying safe. And I just hope you have a wonderful day. And I will see you next time. God bless. Take care.